Does peer pressure make you mess up?
We see people eating things, doing things, and we think that those things are okay for us, when the truth is they may not be. Today, we will talk about why we are influenced by the actions of others and how that impacts us.
As a health coach and a wellness coach, we ask the questions so you get the answers. Let's get started as we ask.
Wait, what?
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Kamna. How are you?
All good.
Okay. Peer
I have a story for
pressure. Go
you.
for it.
Yes.
Okay.
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 So we had some people over for 4th of July. So I laid out some snacks because it was post dinner. It was just like fruits and a few desserts. And one of the girls, she said something that I probably have thought in my brain. She said it out loud. She said, "Look at that. Um, look at that." What I don't know what word she used. It was not a pleasant word, but some word.
Okay.
Okay. She said, "Look at that girl, and she's so skinny, and she can eat like a cow." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's not very nice." First of all,
Before you go
but
on, I've said that exact thing.
yes,
Even the
and
animal reference. Yes.
yeah. So, and she's like, she said she can pig out and she's totally fine. And she always has to have dessert and that's totally fine. And she's still so skinny. And I was thinking when I'm around people who can eat anything and not worry as much, I tend to eat anything. And then
You
I'm like,
do?
I cannot do that. I cannot eat
Okay,
everything
so
and be
even
fine.
if they're super thin and eating a ton, you try and like, not saying you do this, but like you quote unquote match that?
Yeah, because I'm like, okay, if they can eat anything and be skinny, maybe I can eat anything. Maybe it's my
Oh.
stress in my brain and maybe it's my
I'm trying to think
mentality.
if okay, so I don't hang out with people anymore. I just I don't. Um so I'm trying to think if
Okay.
what would happen. I'm trying to figure out if I would do the same.
Do
And when
you
I'm with
think you
my
do the
sisters,
same?
I just eat a ton because we just that's just what we do. Um no,
But do
it's
you think you eat a ton because your sisters also eat the same way?
right.
In
We're
your
all
words.
comfortable around each other. So I
But do
don't
you
know what
think
I would
your
be like.
behavior influences
Ye-
that each other?
I don't know. Yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Our behavior. Our yes. We influence each other. Yes. But
That's
there's a
the
comfort
thing.
level there. So I'm wondering if I was not comfortable, what I would be like.
Hmm. For me, it's not even that. I think I just get influenced. Like if I'm somewhere and I see people taking more food, I'll be like, oh, maybe I should take more food. Maybe this is not enough. Or if people are
Oh.
eating a dessert and I'm not, didn't like pick it up because it wasn't that exciting to me, but they're like, this is delicious. It's so good. Making yummy noises. Maybe I
Mm.
should try it. Maybe I should go get it. Even though my initial thing was, I don't really want it.
Yeah. I've done opposite though. Like I'll give you an example. When we were at your house,
Hmm.
I wanted more, but nobody else was getting more. And I was like, well, I'm not going to get more because nobody else is
Yes.
getting more.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That just happened too.
Where because you had us over for delicious food. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want more. But, and I was like, well, I was looking at everybody, not because they were eating a ton, but I was like, oh my God, why am I the only one that wants more?
That happened. I was cooking for my son and his friends, and one of the kids, I'm like, nobody took more. I feel so bad. It must not have been good. And one of the kids said the exact same thing that he was embarrassed to go back for seconds because
Yes.
nobody else was eating. So
There's no
it's,
winning,
there's no
by the
winning.
way. No, and
No,
I am actually glad you said your son's because sometimes I feel like it's only women, and it's not. I don't think.
no, no. It's how we appear, and maybe people are going to judge us. Like my friend judged the other girl
Right.
saying she can eat whatever. Maybe someone will think, oh, we're eating too much or we're eating too little or there's
Yeah.
no, there's
There's no
no,
winning. None.
no, none.
It's so dumb. I looked up the exact definition of peer pressure.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah?
Because I feel like we get peer pressure even more as an adult. I do.
Oh,
Or maybe I just don't remember being a kid and all the peer pressure we had. Um, but God, I feel like we get it a ton more as an adult.
okay.
We get
I
it at
need to know
work.
more about
We
that.
get it
Yeah.
as a parent. We get it from others at the school when we take our kids to school. We get it from our family members. We get it from friends. We get it at the store when you're putting your groceries up on the cart. You're like, oh, those people in front of me have better grocery. Like, I feel like we get it everywhere as an adult. So anyway, here's the
Yeah.
definition.
I never thought about
Well,
that.
I don't know if this is the exact definition, but peer pressure and confidence are deeply connected.
Mhm.
High confidence acts as a primary buffer, making it easier to resist negative social influences.
Okay, sorry, dumb
So,
that down for me.
yielding to peer pressure diminishes our confidence
Yes, yes,
and it
100%.
creates a cycle of social anxiety. So the more we give
Yes.
in to peer pressure, the more we lower our confidence. And then the more we're like, oh God, I feel so weird or awkward and all that. It's like this vicious cycle. So basically, what I'm trying to say is peer pressure and our confidence are deeply intertwined.
That makes so much sense to me because I was thinking about sometimes when my husband wants to get ice cream and I say no, he doesn't go. I've said this story before.
Yeah,
So sometimes I'll go and I'll say, I'll just get a kitty scoop or I'll get something, even knowing full well I'm not going to feel well. And then
right,
I get it. I enjoy it for that minute that I'm eating it because obviously it doesn't take any time to eat ice cream.
right.
And then afterwards, almost within a half an hour, I don't feel good at all. And then I'm
So you give
disappointed.
in, yeah. So you're saying you give
And
in to the peer pressure of your husband.
oh, absolutely, because he won't go. So then I don't go. I mean, I don't go, so he doesn't go. So then he doesn't get his ice cream, which is, and I'll honestly, it's fine if he doesn't. But
Right.
I'm just saying that I feel so disappointed in myself and I feel so let down that I gave in when I didn't want to.
Diminishing your confidence.
Yes. And then I'm like, I'm never going to get there. I'm never going
And
to
so,
create good
and honestly,
habits.
the reality is we blame it on our willpower then. So in that
Yes.
moment, you're like, I never have willpower to say no, whatever. When really it's the whole ball of confidence and peer pressure. It's like this sphere, and it all is intertwined like like a rubber band ball. You ever seen those where people rubber band? And
Yes.
that's what we're doing. We're we're saying we're blaming it on willpower. We're saying we're just negative ball of energy in those points.
I had sort of light bulb moment as you were talking that it, for me in particular, I'm not saying for anybody else, but for me, maybe peer pressure is connected to self esteem, which you're saying confidence.
Mm-hmm.
That if I'm not sure of myself, I'm influenced by what other people will say.
For
Like, take this
sure.
vitamin, take this supplement, eat this bread, drink that tea. I'm so influenced because I'm like, maybe I don't know the right thing. Maybe I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm failing because I don't know anything.
Or something's failing. It's not
Something's
you,
failing,
but
but I
something's
blame
failing.
myself.
Right. So then we're like, oh, I'm going to try this next. Or, oh, you give in, you go on social media, and then you're like, oh, there's this vitamin I could take. And that sucks you in. So
Hmm.
it's like that whole peer pressure thing going again because
I
you're
think
not confident in yourself
yes. And
and
it
your
takes a
self esteem is
long,
down.
yes, yes. It takes a long time to build up the confidence to say, no, thank you. I don't want to do that. That's not good for me. That's not going to work out.
Ugh.
Or thanks for that suggestion, but I'm okay.
S- When I saw that peer pressure and confidence were so closely connected, this
Makes so
helped
much
me with
sense.
this because
Yes.
now I want to be like, no, I want to be a confident person. So I'm not going to give into this. Like, that's what I want to be. I want to be confident. And
Do
I think
you?
I am at this age. I think that I wasn't always. I could tell you
Hmm.
going back to like 2020, a year, not that long ago, really, when you think about it, like giving into peer pressure,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Yeah. This
Anyway,
makes me
okay.
like really understand this and it's such a
Okay, so I
different
have a
way.
great analogy that might help you even more. And I want you to think of a tree. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, now there's trees. There's tons of trees in the world. There's some that have shallow roots and deep roots. Okay, a tree with shallow roots bends and falls when a strong wind comes. Have you ever
Yes.
seen those ones that when after a windstorm and the whole thing is up and like the earth and everything is like straight up and down and you're like, oh my gosh, that took the roots and everything, right?
Yes.
A tree with deep roots sways, but it still stands.
Hmm.
Peer pressure is the wind.
Oh.
Confidence are the roots. If your roots are like the stronger your confidence, i.e., your roots, the less likely you are going to be blown in a direction that you don't want to go.
Oh my gosh.
So you got to have those strong roots.
Okay, so but I
But
love this analogy, but and
you look
if I'm
sad.
thinking of if I'm I'm thinking about myself, right? And
I
how
know.
I want to have stronger habits. I want to have stronger conviction
Mhm.
in what I believe and what I do and what I know is right for me.
Mhm.
I don't know if I know how to get there.
Yeah, I don't know if we're meant to be there 24/7.
Hmm. That makes me feel better.
I don't know if we are. I mean, I don't know of anybody that's 100% on it all the time,
Yeah.
right?
I
But all
I
right, so let's use your ice cream example.
okay.
That is one where you need the strong roots,
Yes.
and you don't. You have mediocre roots.
I
For
have made
me,
yes.
okay, if you came up to me and you're like, "Let's go get a beer today," I have strong roots. It's there because I'm dead set. I just don't want to. It doesn't do anything for me. I
Right.
don't enjoy it. It's nothing great. If you ask me to get ice cream, my roots are weak. So I feel like we have different trees in in our
Yes.
brain or whatever you want to say, and we just have to figure out which ones are easily peer pressured. Is that weird?
Yes. Yesterday we were out and of course my husband sees ice cream and he's like, I gotta get it. And even though it was like a sorbet, which is without dairy, I'm like, I'm fine. I had a really heavy breakfast. I'm fine. I didn't have it. He got a spoon. He's like, you want to taste? I said, no, thank you. I don't
Wow,
want
you didn't
it.
even want to try it?
I didn't even want to taste. I just didn't want it. And I'm like,
Okay.
if I don't want it, I'm gonna like the whole alcohol thing for me. I don't want it, so I'm not having
Yeah,
it. And then he got we were somewhere else and it was a holiday day, so he got another ice cream, a different kind.
good for him.
No. First of all, it made me annoyed, but he got the ice cream and he was enjoying it. And he's like, you want one? And I said, no, thank you. I don't want it. It's not calling my name the way it used to. And I want to lean
Mhm.
into that. I don't want to
Yeah.
give in and then be disappointed in myself. So I guess that is the answer. I answered my own question.
I think
It's
it's like it's just like a tree in real life. You have to nurture it. And you
yeah,
have to take care of it and you have to remind yourself over and over that you got to take care of this. And
right.
it's the same thing with that. Like if you want strong roots, you got to do the work to make them strong.
Yes.
Otherwise, peer pressure is going to come and knock you over like this.
Yes, it
I
is.
mean, realistically, that's what it is. I will say that on my bedtime is it's been a diehard rule. In the summer, those roots are a little bit off. And
Yeah.
that's because, a lot of time I can handle everybody making fun of me. And they do make fun of me in love. Nobody's ever, I don't think,
Yeah.
mean about it. But like, there are times when you get a little weak,
Yes.
you know?
Yes, you're gonna be missing out or you have FOMO or
Yeah.
maybe they're right and you're
Hmm.
wrong. Yeah,
So do you
I
have,
can see that.
I have a list of some examples of peer pressure.
Oh, okay. I have a
Okay.
couple.
I'm by the way, mine are like different. They're not normal ones. For
Oh,
example, protein. Everybody
oh,
that is one thing that the peer pressure about eating enough protein is ridiculous. Or
okay.
collagen
Yes.
or fiber. Like
Yes.
there's so much. Well, if you tell somebody you're not losing weight, oh, what are you eating 25 grams of fiber? Are you like the peer
Right.
pressure is so strong. Um this is my husband's peer pressure. Cutting the grass. If the neighbor's cutting his grass, he's like, "Are they cutting their grass already? I just cut mine. Now I got to cut mine again." Like it's a man thing. Like they all feel like they got to compete with their grass and cut their grass at the same time. It's ridiculous. Oh, that is a big peer pressure one. Ordering food at a restaurant.
Okay, tell me.
Okay, so if we're at a restaurant, like my first thing I do is don't judge me. I look at the prices and I'm like, are they all
Okay.
ordering? Like, what price range are they all
Mhm.
ordering?
Mhm.
Because that's just me. I don't want to get something too cheap and look cheap, and I don't want to get something too expensive and be bougie. Like, it's so
Okay.
much peer pressure when it comes to that. And then I'm like, okay, are they getting a salad? Okay, they're not getting a salad. Okay, then I can be free to get this, or I can get, like, it's just this whole cycle of things at a
Can
restaurant.
I interrupt you for a second? So, is there a reason you don't get what you want at a restaurant?
I never know what I want, to be honest with you. I never really go to a restaurant and I know exactly what I want.
Mm. Okay. Is that why you're hedging
Maybe,
and
yeah. I mean, I've never been like, oh, I want to get, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. And even if I do know, that still plays a role. And I'm like, oh God, there got something like, because I don't want to be the person that gets a small side salad when somebody that's $8 and somebody got something that's $42 for their meal. Like I would feel I don't know, but that just would bother
Okay,
me.
okay, I'm just gonna push just for one more minute. Why
Okay, go
does
ahead.
it matter to you?
I don't know.
If you want a small side salad, what does it matter if they ordered a
That probably
$42
goes along with
entree?
my self-confidence.
Okay.
I don't feel like I sometimes have the financial means as some other people.
But let's just say you wanted the side salad. Okay, that's
Yeah.
what you were in the mood for. You liked everything that was
But
on the side
they're
salad.
gonna think I wanted something more.
But let's just play this out for a second because I
Okay.
think it's a really good example. And then that's what you wanted. That was what you were
Mhm.
in the mood for. You probably went to the restaurant thinking, I'm going to get the side salad because it's what I like. And then you said you got it. And they're like, oh, is that all you're going to have? And what
Mhm.
if you said, well, that's what I'm in the mood for?
Yeah.
Maybe you could influence them in a good way.
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, yeah.
I don't know.
It's just
Anyway,
a tough call because if you're only getting the small side salad, they're probably thinking, "Why is she only getting a side salad?" And really, maybe I'm not that hungry.
right.
But then I
Why
feel
is that
bad
not
that they're
okay?
hungry. I don't know why it's not okay. It's just my head is like, it's not okay. Right?
Okay, that's fair. I'll leave you alone now. But I
Right
just
though?
was really curious. Yeah.
No, you're
I think
right though.
I think we all have our spots. For me, restaurants are not, I'll order what I want and I'll
Do
make
you
all
do?
the modifications. I don't care how
You have
embarrassing it is.
strong roots there.
I don't care about restaurants. I think for me, it's two places. Well, few, actually a few, but donuts. If someone says, let's get donuts,
Oh,
I really like a good donut, but I'm
a
not eating
good
them
donut.
anymore. Yes,
Yeah.
I love a good donut. Movie theater popcorn.
Always a hard yes.
If someone gets it and they're like, "Have some," I'm like, "Okay," even though I
Yeah.
had no intention of getting popcorn.
There's no peer pressure there. That's something you just want.
Yeah.
Right? Like, sometimes
Yes.
we have to be like, "Okay, that's a want." I am
Mhm.
100% with you on that.
100%. And then if we're at a restaurant, this is the exception to the restaurant rule for me, is if someone is ordering dessert, I'm like, "Okay, I can order dessert."
Yeah, that's the other thing there too.
Mhm.
The same thing with, like, the eating out, like, healthy eating in general.
Yes.
Like, if you're
Yes.
at a party or something and everybody's eating healthy and you're like, "I don't wanna eat healthy." Why don't
Yeah.
we? Right?
Oh, I guess.
It's a thing. Okay, so I'm gonna even go with this one. Watching TV shows is a peer pressure thing. And I peer pressure people too. I realize this. Like, I'm like, you have to watch this show. We're all watching it. You all have to watch it. And I'm like mean about it. I'm a bully. And it's
No,
peer
I don't
pressure.
think so. I think no, I would disagree with that because I think when you have said that to me, like you said to watch that show off campus
Yes.
and you were so excited about it, I didn't feel like you were being a bully. I think your enthusiasm came through so much in a way that you wanted other people to share your excitement. And maybe that's why people peer pressure others,
Maybe.
is they're just so excited and so enthused and they want you to share in that enthusiasm.
Yeah. I mean, that's probably it, right? Maybe.
I don't think you're a bully about TV
Well, I think
shows.
I was for my sister. I was like, "You have to watch it, or you're not going with us when we get a party bus and we go to a hockey game." I probably was to some people. Here's another peer pressure: a perfect marriage.
Oh, come on. Do you think anybody has a perfect marriage?
There are people that make it or seem to be, and then when there are things that you complain about, people don't chime in. Some people don't chime in and say that because it's like, right?
Well, I would modify that for me a little bit. I think
Okay.
when I'm in a mode of complaining or venting, because
Mm-hmm.
we're not going anywhere, so I'm venting about something that's irritating to me, and people are like, "Oh, it's not a big deal," and then I feel shamed for however I feel. So then I have to shut my
Mm-hmm.
mouth because I'm pressurized by the we don't do that. We
Mm-hmm.
don't talk about that our spouses that way.
That's what I mean, like,
Yeah.
that's, like, that peer pressure there where, like, "Oh, you're talking about that? Like, how they made you mad?" Like, why don't people do that? Am I the only one that talks that is open about when my husband
I think
aggravates
I am
me?
too. I am very open and I feel judged.
I
I
know,
do. So then I
right?
shut up.
Same
Yeah.
thing, like, I feel like you can't ever admit that your kid does something wrong. Like,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
All of
Well,
us have kids that do something
that hits
wrong.
a different spot.
Right, right.
That's, yeah.
It's a peer
That's a
pressure
very
thing,
soft spot. Well, it's
right?
also a really soft spot for a mom. or maybe even a dad, but like it's a kid, it's an extension of you.
Yeah, you feel like you failed in some way,
Yeah.
maybe.
Yeah.
But again, that's going out to peer pressure. You don't want your peers
Mhm.
to judge you, right?
Yeah.
Here's one that people have done. I don't have this, but oh, why aren't you married yet? You've been dating for 5 years.
Or
No
kids.
kids? Are you gonna have more
Yeah.
kids? Are you only gonna have one kid? It's none of your business, but we all do it
Yeah. Yeah. And
anyway.
I agree. There's not one road for everybody. Yeah.
Oh, at the gym, calories burned.
Mhm.
Are they weight? I've sat in a machine and tried to lift something and been like, oh my God, somebody lifted 80 pounds and I can't even do 10. Or my daughter will burn 80 calories and I'm only on 60. And I'm like, well, how are you? We started at the same time. Why are you on
Yeah.
80 and I'm on 60? Like there's that peer pressure there,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. Oh, the gym is a really tough place.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard. Um, I don't know. What do you have? What do you have some different ones?
Well, gym was one of mine. Is if people are talking about a workout even, and they're like, I lifted so much weight or I
Yes.
bench pressed this much, and I'm like, I'm only at this weight, then I feel embarrassed to say I'm only doing XYZ weights.
Right. Right.
And then they're like, and even they're doing it with such ease. And you're like, wait, what's wrong with me? I should be doing that. And then you hurt yourself.
I know.
It's kind of ridiculous. Um, this is not one for me, but I think for other people, when there's food in the break room, particularly sweets,
Yeah, that's a tough one.
if someone brings something in that when I used to work and we'd have something left over, like a dessert or something, somebody would say to me, just take it to work because it'll get finished. And that
Mhm.
is the truth is when you take something to work, either out of boredom or peer pressure or whatever the reason is, the smell, people are going to eat it.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like, oh, there's cake in the break room. You got to come get it. Or
Oh,
there's donuts.
absolutely.
Or,
Yeah.
yeah,
And I think a
definitely.
lot of that is because several things. You can take it to your desk or your office or your wherever you are and eat it without anybody watching you. You also the food isn't guarded all the time, so you can
Mm
sneak in and get another piece or
hmm.
another
Mm hmm.
bigger piece, or you can cut a bigger piece. Nobody's going to see you take piece
Yes.
number 2. So there's a lot of yeah, that's a big place. That's a peer
Yeah.
pressure. Yeah.
Um, this is one in my world is I have friends who are big on the health kick and big on information and they all know a lot.
Mhm.
Okay. So they'll say, for hair fall, you have to soak this and you have to do this and you have to blend this and then you have to drink it or you have to apply it to your hair. And I'm like, I can't remember all the 100
No,
steps
I
you just
know.
told me. Or anything like that. Like you have to eat this thing first thing in the morning, or you have to drink this, or these foods are good and these foods are not good. And I'm like, oh my God, there's so much to remember. But
Even like water bottle pressure. There's water bottle pressure out there.
what's that mean?
Like metal water bottle, but then I have a black lid, and my mom was even just saying, her and I were talking about it. We're like, gosh, I got to get rid of my black lid. Well, I already changed this. Like, there's even pressure on having the right
Yeah.
water bottle, the right containers to eat your takeout in. Like, so much peer pressure in every way,
Oh,
shape, or
yeah.
form.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know?
For me, it's definitely like I'm not doing the right things.
Okay, here's my thing I've read, and I want to run it by you. I don't know how I
Okay.
feel about it. Traditions are just peer pressure from dead people.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
I was
Wow.
not expecting that reaction from you, but
That's so deep.
I read that and I was like, "Oh my gosh, is this true? Is this?" And then I kind of went through all of these emotions. I went through like, "Okay, I don't agree with it." Because then some traditions will never be kept alive. But then I went through it like, well, if you're not enjoying it, then why are you doing it anyway? Who cares if that tradition's never going to be kept alive? And then
That's
I
a
went,
mind blowing concept. I can't
right?
get over that.
Because I have heard people say, "Oh, your grandmother would be so mad if you didn't make this cookie," or like I have heard that
Really?
whole thought. Yeah, I
Your
have had
grandmother
people
would be
say,
mad?
"Oh, your grandmother would be rolling over in her grave if we didn't do that for whatever."
Now that you're talking about it, I do have, so my mom always makes black eyed peas on New Year's Day
Mhm.
because that's a tradition from the South that she picked up. And if I don't make black eyed peas, I kind of feel guilty.
Why?
I don't
It's a
know because
peer
I'm gonna have
pressure
bad
thing.
luck.
I,
It's
I mean, it's crazy though.
yeah. That's the wildest statement. I can't get over that. Peer pressure from dead people. Wow.
Traditions are just peer pressure from dead people.
I don't know how I feel about this
I
statement
don't either. I don't either.
because
I
I
think
think
it's one we have to let soak in.
some of it is nostalgia, right? Is you want to capture the memories from the old days and people getting together and whatever. But some of it I kind of agree with because it's work. We have
Right.
one of our members who makes potato pancakes,
Mm-hmm.
and she stopped making them, and everybody expected it and everybody wanted it. And she just said, I can't do it anymore. It's too much work.
Right.
It's, and it is. Some years you just don't feel like it. You don't feel like making the things.
So it's I don't know. It's like a true statement,
Yeah. Well,
but
not
it's
necessarily only dead people. I think it's peer pressure from all the
oh
people
yeah.
who are expecting you to make it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you say you're not in the mood, they're like, what do you mean you're not in the mood? We
Right.
always
How
have
dare
this.
you? How dare
Yeah.
you? I'll give you another example. We were telling my father-in-law that we may not be here for Christmas.
Oh. Ooh.
He was like, "Well, then nobody's getting gifts." Like, okay, it was like, I mean, I'm sure he was just saying that, but and not that whatever, but it was like that was another peer pressure. Like, oh well, maybe we shouldn't. So we have it from everywhere.
Hmm. Oh, yeah. We have it from everywhere. I think we
Mm,
have it the most from within ourselves,
yeah.
that we're not fitting in and that we're not part of the group and that we're not enjoying what everybody else is enjoying. We have so much
Mm-hmm.
internal pressure.
Yeah, I
And that
agree.
comes back to
Well,
your roots and confidence. That's what it
mm-hmm.
is.
Yeah.
Oh, man. What do we do?
Ugh, you tell me.
Well, the only thing I was thinking about is instead of saying, would I make this choice if I was by myself? Like, I don't want ice cream or I don't want the movie
Oh,
theater style popcorn. Would I make that choice if I was alone?
that's a
Instead of
great
asking that,
technique.
ask yourself, are you being influenced and changing your response intentionally? So, just take the ice cream example. I don't want it, right? I'm not in the
Right.
mood for it.
Right.
If I'm in the mood for it, sure, I should have it. I'm not in the mood for it. Why am I changing my answer?
Right.
Why? Am I being influenced and why am I not staying true to myself?
I
I think
really like
ultimately
the. Go ahead.
ultimately it comes down to, am I being true to myself? Because if
Yeah.
we're not, that's going to cause incongruity within ourselves,
Mm.
which causes that noise.
Well, yeah. That that chatter in your head, you mean?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Huh. I
Yeah.
don't know. I think you said it right. That's a great technique is like, would I eat this if I was alone? Would I be doing this if I was alone? If I lived alone, would I be like, I think all of those, that's a technique that we need to
Yeah.
start asking ourselves when we feel like it's a peer pressure situation,
Yeah.
you know?
And what do I really want?
Right.
What
Like even
is
my order at the restaurant, like if I was eating here all alone, what would I get?
mhm. If I didn't
That's
have
what
to
I
worry
should be.
about anybody
Yeah.
else, what would I want to eat?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I totally agree.
If I was at the gym and nobody was in this gym, what would I be working out? Why do I worry
Yes.
about other people? That's actually my favorite technique,
This is
strategy,
why
whatever.
I like to work out alone.
Oh,
I don't have to worry. I don't worry about anybody
yeah.
else.
I know. This is true. Very true. Oh my gosh. Oh, well, what else do you have? Any other tips or
That's
trick?
it for me.
Okay, I have two things I wanted to share. One is not everyone's opinion even matters. So you got to remember that,
So true. So
right?
true.
And saying no is a superpower.
Yes.
And
I
we need
like
to
that
remember
one.
that. Saying no is it builds your own self-respect and it's a superpower.
I would modify that
Uh-huh.
to, and I'm sure somebody has said this before. I'm not creating this out of thin air, but saying yes to yourself.
Yeah. Saying no is saying yes to yourself.
Yes.
Perfect. Let's remember that.
We need to put that on a t-shirt.
We do. We'd sell that sucker. Anyway. All
This
right.
is good. I'm going to start having stronger roots, I think. I
I
like
like
this.
that. Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. We'll see you next
Bye.
week. We hope you enjoyed today's episode. All the information provided is meant for education and entertainment purposes only. Please consult your physician before making any changes.
If you liked this episode, please give us a 5-star review. Also, share this episode with someone who you think would enjoy it. If you have topics you want us to investigate, please message us. Thanks!